and this is Artistic Reactions podcast, and I intend to get more people onto the podcast after, well, I have to talk to some people and get some, sane people onto the podcast as I do art. This here is a device you can actually smoke from. There are certain things that people do call it, but I'm not going to say that because of potential legal repercussions. But yes, you can smoke from it. You can smoke tobacco and other somewhat illicit substances. Today, I will be finishing up a lizard that I started, and I will be talking about random things. Yes, so this is my lizard, and it's also a pipe that you can smoke things out of. And what I'm doing right now is I got to finish up the arms. And I will show you how I'm doing that. I hope everybody can hear me because my audio is has a habit of yeeting itself into a cold abyss of death. But what am I going to talk about right now? Not the riots, not the corona. We are going to talk about psychedelics because I think psychedelics are interesting. Not for everybody, though. I think that there's a lot of research onto psychedelics, and they can be used for a lot of positive things. It helps people kind of get a new view on reality. It's known for, especially psilocybin has been known to really help with PTSD. And I think it was early in the 60s, actually, there was a lot of research done on psilocybin for PTSD. And they were very successful with it. And then all of a sudden, I'm not exactly sure what happened. Some to look into, though. There's just this huge wave of kind of prejudice against these kinds of, taking drugs to, I guess, expand your mind. And maybe part of it was the fact that there was a backlash against the whole hippie movement. Could have been that, making them all look bad because, kind of crazy sometimes, I guess. I don't want to call hippies crazy, that's mean. But there's a lot of evidence out there that these drugs can actually help people. One of the things I think is really a good way to think about it, I learned about this, I like this point of view. I heard it actually from the Midnight Gospel podcast that's on Netflix, the first episode. Is that there isn't I fully subscribe to this belief, there isn't really such a thing as a good or bad drug. It's our relationship with said drugs. The same works for alcohol, weed, all the other stuff, or bud, whatever you youngins are calling it these days. 24, I'm young, whatever. Yeah, it's how people use it. That's a thing. But yeah, just like the fact that you can get arrested for having something like psilocybin on you, and thrown into jail and have your entire life just completely fucked up, kind of screwed up. Yeah, not really the best thing. I was actually, maybe I won't go into that. Yes, let's see. Oh yeah, another thing is I've actually known two friends of mine, who have, one of them was an opioid addict, and he got off of opioids through the use of weed, which I think is really interesting. We've done, actually a few people have done that. There's a really bad drug problem in New Jersey, where I live, Central Jersey. Kind of sucks. Don't stalk me, by the way. Not a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, I'm obligated to do that, actually. I'm just joking, I'm not. Let's see. Lizard. What else is there to talk about psychedelics? Oh yeah, the Romans. So the Oracle of Delphine, this is really interesting. It's kind of known for huffing volcano fumes, which kind of made her a little cuckoo. And see things. Who knows if those things were real or just, you know, an illusion of perception. That doesn't make sense at all. Why did I say that? I'm tired. It's 5:16 in the morning and I'm doing artwork. Yes, this is my first video and it's really sloppy, but who cares? Yeah. Yeah. Lizard, I'm making the arm right now. I should show you my process. See this little buddy here. When you're making these, you gotta be delicate. You don't want to break it. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Not sure. I mean, it's like the oh fuck. Yeah. It's like the world's ending right now. It's not. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Ish. It's gonna be like a biggest worry is the economy. This little trick I do for this. Yep. I guess you could say I'm putting part of me in my sculptures. When you fire these in over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, don't worry, the slide goes away. Yeah. What's really interesting is clay actually has a lot of nutrients in it. I think giraffes are known for eating clay. I know sometimes there's an issue with parents often have to stop their kids from eating clay. Good, my blood. Yeah. Clay actually has a lot of nutrients in it, which is interesting. But it's mostly just like decomposed matter that's been compressed and had all sorts of things done to it. I think it actually counts as like a sedimentary thing. Solid, I guess. Oh, clay particles are really small. They're actually small enough to float on air, which is really interesting. My art teacher in high school taught me that. Brilliant guide, by the way. And if you're listening, thanks for teaching me everything. You probably don't recognize me. Yeah. Okay. Wizard arm. Do not fall off. Do not. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. And here's the pipe. I'm gonna do some teaching videos too with the artwork. I'm gonna stream a lot of me just doing artwork and talking and stuff like that. Definitely gonna get people on there. That'd be fun. Try and find some interesting people part of my podcast. Yeah, that'd be fun. Go headhunting. Here we go. Lizard pipe. Check me out on Frogs Made Ceramics. Shameless plug. Now I gotta test it. Cool, right? Yeah, to show you guys some of my other stuff too. This bitch is gonna dry. Got it covered in clay. Key to drying out a piece correctly is saran wrap. If you don't dry out a piece correctly, it dries uneven and then cracks. And as my art teacher used to say, Mother Nature breaks your pot. Total bitch. Yes. Poke a few holes in your saran wrap and wrap your piece in saran wrap. I'm gonna show you guys some of my other stuff now. Oh, also, if you're transporting your sculpture, let's say if you have a situation where it's like mine, where my kiln's at my parents' house, it's better to keep it slightly moist, so because it's sturdier. Because when it's limeware, it easily breaks. But here are the fish. The fish is also going to be a pipe that I'm going to, sorry, fish. Yes. Fishy, fishy, fishy. This one I got to carve out a little bit. I'm going to paint the scales on mostly. This is that piece of contract I was doing. It's a tree. Castle. These are my friend's stuff. Dragon. Dolphin. I'm going to show you guys how to do a water texture too. Also, I'm going to show you guys wood textures. It's going to be fun. Yeah, smoking pipes. And there's one. Yeah, and then you got this bit, this thing, which is a pipe that I did not want to do, but I just submitted. I just submitted to it. Does this look scrotal enough, by the way? I don't really know how to do that texture. First one I did, I guess, dick pipe. Only reason I did this is because it'll sell well. Because people are perverts. Yeah. Okay. God, it's sunny out right now. That's funny. I guess about me. I got some swords here, bayonets, and stuff like that. You can see my background. Dark Souls. Best. Yep. Okay. And I don't know how to wrap these up, so I guess I can do like a little bit of a parlor trick. I'm gonna take this hammer here, and I'm gonna smash it against me. I probably seem kind of crazy right now, I bet. I've been up all night. Yeah. Let's see, what else is there to talk about today? I think I'm gonna do another video in a little bit. I'm gonna start formatting these a little bit better, but yes, this is the first in a long series of video podcasts. I might get some of my friends from Discord to help me do these. So I have some other material on this. In no way relation to my other channel. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is because it's a little political, and I don't want to involve politics in peaceful art. Although maybe a little podcast stuff. Just comment like stuff you want to see on the podcast. Talk. Yeah. And yeah, I can do comment like stuff you want me to build too. That'll be fun. I'll try almost anything because it's a good experience. No promises on it turning out necessarily well. I'll just say that. This is an ocarina I made. I can make instruments. I'll make it. My next project is probably going to be a penis ocarina, which I'm begrudgingly going to make. So, yeah. Yeah, cave playing my own instrument right now. I'm exhausted. I've been up all night just doing artwork. It's nocturnal, but yeah. Next time I'll have more material, I promise. Bye everyone.